When it started, I wanted to just be an artist and get into the visual arts, but that was more of ambition. Whereas vision is talked about bringing other artists.
Where's my tambourine? I need my tambourine.
Yes.
Eric, you cannot just have aha moments like that. And say that again, vision?
So when
that was about ambition.
That was ambition, talking about myself, getting into the art, visual arts. But the calling of God, and you've taught this for many years, about vision and purpose, is not about yourself, it's about others.
Hey everybody, my name is Angie Murenga. You're watching Just Angie. It's Lifestyle Thursday. I have a guest in studio, somebody who I'm very honored to know, and who I hold dearly to my heart. Him and his wife and his children. And today is the 18th day of February, so Valentine's is done. Hey, you know, I want to say a few imepita, but I hope you had a good Valentine's. And remember, Valentine's is not just about just that day of love. Continue the love. Just before I introduce Eric, please remember that we have a masterclass on Saturday, the 20th of February, which is the Unstuck Masterclass, and we're talking about new thinking. And you know, we do need new thinking. The year has started. 2020 was very different, and it's ushered us into a 2021, which is very, very different. So new thinking, ideation, how we can take many ideas and focus on one idea, or even how you can have many ideas and bring them all out and see how you can engage. And you have to register for the class, so please go to the website or call the numbers that are on your screen or on the actual text in the message and contact somebody and find out how you can register, and we'll see you on Saturday. Eric, karibu sana.
Thank you, Pastor Angie. Thank you for having me
It's
over.
so good to have you here.
Asante, it's good to be on this side of the camera for once.
Yes, because you was on the other side of the camera,
Yes.
and I find everyone who comes on this side comes kicking and screaming, but at least you came. At least I'm glad you just said, let's just do this.
Yes.
Because you've been really able to help us a lot and lend us support in terms of the set and everything. But who is Eric Mwangi?
Okay, so my name is Eric Mwangi. I love the Lord. I am a husband and a father of 3. And professionally, I'm a visual artist, a creative director, and the founder of the Base Art Collective. Yes, so that is my different hats.
Wow.
Yes.
And you know, people here, they love it. You know, Lifestyle Thursday is so viewed. I mean, it has the most views. You know, people just want to know about people's lives. So I'm really grateful about that. So they want to know about you. So all those things that you do, we bless God. But how did you come to do what you do? Or take us through a journey that got you to where you are today?
Okay, yes, I can do that. So I am a trained graphic designer, and I've worked for many years in advertising and publishing.
Okay.
That is how I started my career, over 15 years. And I served in different organizations and advertising agencies, and that was a season which came to an end in 2020.
Almost an abrupt end, I feel, you know, because I didn't know it was that long. 15 years is a long time.
Yes.
So it came to an abrupt end.
Yes.
And so I'd like you also to speak to, because Eric, a lot of people are in that situation where things have come to an abrupt end, or there's a change, there's a shift, or even the change and shift is coming and you're fighting it. So the people who are always in that situation, just speak to them, because this abrupt end, you seem to have transitioned it very well, at least from where I'm standing. It may be true or not true, but you transitioned well. How does somebody make that transition?
Well, I think I'm like the proverbial duck who is calm on the outside, but deep
inside
down I was really kicking. Beneath the water, I was really kicking. But
really?
The reason why it seems not so difficult is really from a place of obedience. When it comes to God's call. And it has not, I can't say it has been easy, but when you obey, God has a way of making things happen. So what happened in 2020 is that it was a different year for different people. And for me, I was running an ad agency, which I still manage, but not full-time right now. I have a partner who is able to do that. But that calmness and quietness of 2020 allowed me the time that I'd never had to really sit and focus and hear God. And that is the time that I was able to get the transition happen and accelerated.
Wow.
Because when a lot of options are cut off, then you really have to go back to God and ask, okay, so what is it? And that is what happened. It helped that being in your ministry, there's something that you made us do in 2020 we didn't know, which was to write down the vision.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we wrote down the vision coming in from 2019. So it was very, yes. And my vision was to go back to my original love, which is visual arts. And for a long time, I'd fought it and said, I'll do it one day. Maybe I'll do it after retirement. But that 2020 allowed me the time to really focus. And I said, okay, then I will move. And as soon as I took the first step, then God started doing other things as well.
Wow, and let me ask, because that's, I'd even forgotten that, but that's amazing because we did the visions transitioning from December 2019 to 2020. Then the pandemic hit in March. None of us knew there was going to be this crazy pandemic. But thank God for the vision. Do you think that when you wrote the vision, you wrote from your heart, but maybe somewhere in your mind was like, this is not going to become a reality, but let me just write it?
Maybe yes and no, because some of the things that we wrote were quite heavy, but once we wrote it down, I believe I believed in it, and I just didn't know about the timelines. I didn't know that I didn't know that it would be accelerated into the way that it did. But looking back, I thank God that it went the way it did. Yes.
And it confirms Habakkuk 2:14 because it says not 2:14. 2:14 is one of covering the earth, but the one of
2:22.
Write down the vision.
Write down the vision, yes.
And make it plain.
Make it plain,
I think it really speaks to that it's important to write the vision. And even for me, I had never had a vision board, but in 2020 I had a vision board. And I was smiling because now 2020 I sort of have to update it a bit, but I was like, the things have come to pass. I was like very excited to see that things are beginning, the vision has come alive just by putting it in I think in context, in pictures, in words, clarifying the vision and then placing it somewhere I can always see it. Every time I see it, it puts a smile to my face and it gives me hope and it makes me keep moving. We've got things to do, places to go and people to see, and we can't get stuck here and we can't not move. And so all these, because I want to talk about all this, but I know we're going to run out of time soon. First of all, this is my favorite artist. You could bring the organizer here next to me, and the way I love him. But I've not met him, but I love his artwork.
Bring him here.
You must bring him. I think I'd love to just hear all about him. So this is all your work,
Yes.
So there's this, which you're going to talk about next. What is that? Is that a picture?
Yes, it's a photograph by an artist called Mutai Shira, who is also an architect, and he captures the city in an amazing way. So he's part of our collective, which I will speak about next time.
And then behind me,
that is one of my pieces.
This is one of your pieces?
Yes.
And you said this one doesn't have a name, because usually they have a name.
Yes, it's straight from the kitchen, so it still hasn't been named yet.
In that kitchen we're together. I'm also there waiting to take and taste it. But anyway, so I wanted to see, this is part of the vision coming to life.
Yes.
As you've talked about me writing this vision, as about you writing the vision, that it started coming alive.
Correct.
Wow, Eric.
Yes, so this is from the vision, and the reason why there's artwork from other artists is because when it started, I wanted to just be an artist and get into the visual arts, but that was more of ambition. Whereas vision is talked about bringing other artists.
Where's my tambourine? I need my tambourine.
Yes.
Eric, you cannot just have aha moments like that. And say that again, vision?
So when
that was about ambition.
That was ambition, talking about myself, getting into the art, visual arts. But the calling of God, and you've taught this for many years, about vision and purpose, is not about yourself, it's about others. So I immediately reached out to artists that I knew, and that is the foundation of the Base Collective, which I will introduce.
I want you to hold that thought, but that's amazing. But what I like about it as well, Eric, is just the starting. It's writing the vision, submitting the vision, then now aligning your thoughts to, okay, I need to do this, and then God orchestrates things to happen, and now you have to enter into the vision. And then even when you enter the vision thinking it's going one way, he brings another revelation, because he revealed that this is ambition and what I want is vision.
Correct.
How powerful is that? I'm just amazed that I'm so excited. Oh, I hope you are as excited as I am. We'll see you next Thursday for Lifestyle Thursday as we continue our conversation with Eric. And don't forget to log in for the Unstuck Masterclass, which is happening on the 20th of February. Mumesikia, Ambition versus Vision. Log into the class. God bless you. See you next Thursday. Bye.